Kallberg versus Dang Cho.
0-1. Both these players fantastic on both wings. I think we're going to see some really heated rallies. A lot of quick exchanges, a lot of very powerful exchanges as well.
Yeah, these two can just be brutal over the table. Hit absolute rockets.
3-0.
So far so good for Dang Cho. His brother is a pretty high level player as well. Christina Kallberg was the first on the reserve list on the women's side of things. Family affairs in table tennis, a lot of them.
Yeah, managed to get a word with her a few days ago and she was absolutely gutted that she couldn't be a part of this competition. Such a prestigious competition.
I'm sure we'll see her here next year.
1-4.
So, Anton managing to win his first point of this best of 5 match. We were talking, weren't we, yesterday with Liam Pitchford about that wind back serve that the former European youth champion used to do. Doesn't do it really anymore.
Yeah, I think with that jab serve, it's good if you can get some direct winners, but if you can't, it doesn't really set you up too well for the third ball because you have to do such an exaggerated stroke with the service.
It can take longer to get to a neutral position for your third ball.
Yeah, and of course these players at high level, they're not misreading serves. So Anton now only just keeping his serves more simple. The pendulum with a straight backspin.
Nothing simple about that Chiquita flick. Requires such thin, faint contact to come around the side of the ball there. So much side on that, curving into an uncomfortable position. That right there is amazing. What a flick it was from Anton.
Yeah, really well anticipated though in the forehand half. Dang Cho just breezing it down the line.
It was classy. Barely had any time to work with. I know. Kallberg, a shell of the player that we know he is.
Nice ripping backhand spin up. Wasn't really allowed much time to play it. Managed to get it in anyway. Dang Cho just miscuing the rear loop. We haven't seen him do that too much in game number 1.
Shovel serve adjusted the position to serve it from forehand half.
Maybe he feels like he can get some leeway there out of the forehand receive of Dang. Managed it on the second time of asking.
Dang Cho, finalist here in Montreux. Not the last edition, but the one before. Losing to Darko Jorgic, as we said, still in this event. We'll get the draw up for you in a second to take a look at who the winner of this will play. Good job it's all on one table, because you wouldn't know where to look. All the stars that we have studying the lineup.
Yeah, that was my problem last year. I was commentating one table, but I was too busy looking at the other one.
Well, that's why it sounded like that.
Cheers, mate. Thank you for that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You made it too easy for me.
Let 9-6.
Well, Anton not making it too easy for Dang Cho here. Psychologically, it must be tough playing someone who you have so much love for, who you've celebrated with on so many occasions. Oh, he's done well to get that out of the crossover section.
Timeout. Timeout.
And a game 1 timeout. Testament to this fast and furious 5-game formats. Relatable, understandable there that he's called this in the first game. Obviously, Anton's memories talking about that between Dusseldorf and Montpellier, actually.
Yeah, that's a really solid way to creep out 2 game points. Talking about leagues, we can touch on that in just a second. Raise up when we find out who wins game number 1.
2 bites of the apple here for Dancho. That's a great flick, but the point will be replayed. Is it a service warning or did it hit the net?
Well, apparently it's a let.
Dancho maybe getting caught a little bit passive, but hesitant.
Yeah, pretty regimented though from Kallberg.
Great shot tolerance from the Swede.
Yeah, more of the same. Not doing too much, and not doing too little, just enough.
Gauging those percentages under the utmost amount of pressure to save game points. Send this to a juice.
Wow, this would be a steal, wouldn't it? Preempted the half-long, Kallberg. However, jumped back in for the short ball, and he now earns himself game point.
Can he take it? He can't. That tactic's been reoccurring from Dancho, playing it into that crossover section. He knows that Anton wants to pivot if it is going into the middle. The Swede not want to try and play the fan in backhand all too often.
Oh, wow. I don't think people at home understand how difficult that is because it had the wrong spin on it. He had to go back round away from the ball.
He had to get the elbow higher than usual, sink the wrist back. Misdirect with his body before playing that. It was a snazzy shot. But regardless of that, game point saved here from the German.
Bit of a cheap error for his level, you would say. Trying to be aggressive on the receive.
Surely he can finish this now on serve. 13-12. He can. Did it the hard way. Kallberg showing good mental mettle, good resolve.
That's great contortion from the middle there. Getting in for the banana backhand flick and managing to get out and contort his body well. Forehand from the middle.
That awareness there. Sensing a shift in his friend's body weight. Went for the taxi.
Worked out for him. That's clever. Using the residual backspin on the ball. Not really flicking with topspin, flicking with no spin. Still coming with a slight bit of backspin.
more to level here, Anton Kallberg. Ooh, fascinating that he repushed. I think that was a bit of improv there from Dang Cho. And again, against that level of shot, able to play a parallel.
Anton now can see maybe a change in tactics or utilising it more. Trying to catch Dang Cho in that mid-drift, middle area more and more now. Trying to follow that right pocket.
Oh, both of them playing balls out the crossover. Dang Cho's for a winner.
Yeah, that's world class.
You're talking about the contortion. Unusual way to win a point for the German there. From Kallberg's perspective, never medalled at this event. More than capable of doing so. I mean, of course, achieved uncharted territory in Malmö with Sweden. Made history with Morregard, Falk and Carlsen to win that event there for the first time in 21 years. European team champs, the Olympics as well. So you've got to feel confident if you're him, right? I mean, he's doing better and better. The results are speaking for themselves now.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're another player looking into the draw, I think, well, let's hope someone takes out Dang Cho early, because with his recent form, where could he end up?
That's a great question.
See now, it's almost every shot. Kallberg is going to penetrate that middle.
That crossover section, the right pocket of Dang Cho.
Changing it up sometimes to keep him guessing, of course.
Left. 5-7.
That's unbelievable. That posture, it was almost as though it was going to take off.
Yeah, super sweet.
Such an elegant backhand. It's that understanding of energy, how to harness it, how to make use of what you have, space-wise.
That was good from Dang there. Dealt with the strawberry shot well. A lot of players, when the orthodox shots come, sometimes don't deal with them as needed.
Oh, that's murderous.
Yeah, lightning quick from both. Swede on top eventually.
Haven't seen many backhand to backhand rallies, that one. Backhand to backhand, but there were backhands played from middle into middle. Minor adjustments that these pros have to make. So easy to watch, but so hard to describe how difficult it is to do that in real time. 8 apiece here. In crunch time, Dang Cho has been the better player, as we've seen so far. We are not really surprised to see that hit.
9-9.
Manages to equalise though. Not what Dang would have wanted after that timeout.
Now he's on receive as well. Normally I'd be heavily backing Anton here, but he's up against a man who knows how to deal with his serves. Oh, good shot selection. Didn't do something too wild there, didn't panic.
Yeah, was embracing the challenge. And embraces a game point.
Managing to slow it down against such a quick ball. That takes some adjustment, some skill. Oh, and that's 2 points where Anton has seemed to have gained the advantageous position at the table. But Dang Cho from mid-distance doing what it takes. And now, well, from a Swedish perspective, so then, he's back against the ropes.
Let 0-0.
Yeah, after 2 closely contested games, not where he wanted to find himself. Kallberg has been finding the forehand flick there though.
It's been 3 straight games wins between the pair. It's in 6 meetings. Dang Cho winning 2 of them. Could he make it 3 today? That'd be impressive percentage-wise out of the number of contests that they've faced.
2-1.
Dang Cho just so complete. No obvious weakness in his game.
Yeah, looking a little bit like Benedikt Duda was yesterday. Not looking anything spectacular, however, doing the basics spot on.
A different kind of career path for Anton Kallberg, who moved to Germany at a young age, different from Truls, who of course is playing in the Champions League, but likes to stay home whenever he's not on tour. Does that mean that Anton Kallberg is more readable for a player like Dang Cho? Or do you think that's unfair to say?
I think maybe unfair to say. I think just these two obviously playing in a team for so long together, you're going to know everything what they're doing. When your teammates, national teammates, it's the same as club teammates. You don't just play the matches and go home. You actually connect with the people you're playing with. And Dang at the moment is the one that's a shade closer to getting to the quarter-final stage here.
Let 5-2.
Well, we were surprised by Christian Carlsen's loss to Geraldo in 3 straight games. Be just as surprised about this.
Yeah, definitely. I said before the match, this is probably be one of the closest last 16 matches. If it carries on this way, it would be far from.
2-7.
I feel as though losing that second game was the straw on the camel's back. Losing not 1 but 2 games so closely has bared a very heavy weight on the Swede's shoulders here. Maybe lost a little bit of confidence, a bit of faith.
A little bit wild on that last forehand. Just losing a bit of balance, I think.
Deep breath from Anton Kallberg. It's all but done here.
Let 8-2.
That's nice play.
3.
Coming across that backhand slightly there to misguide Dang Cho. Look at that serve success. Lovely backhand receive.
Yeah, I don't want to count the chickens, as I said, but if it would be Dang Cho that wins this game and moves through to the quarter-final stage, the French fans may be a touch nervy to see him through that. Obviously, Alexei winning, as you said, in the Singapore smash, but the two recent affairs, losing 3-0 and 3-0, maybe he's found the tactics to pay the Frenchman.
Yeah, he's so complete. If LeBrun's not hot on it, not at his best, could be trouble. Dang Cho's been a top 10 player longer than Alexei Lebrun, who's only just squeaked in there for the first time in his career. Huge achievement. Just 2 away here, Dang Cho. Long backspin serve, that's a great receive.
6.
Bit of bounce on the serve as well.
Yeah, a bit of skid, a bit of bounce. Obviously coming at that pace and speed. So hard to read how much backspin's on that.
That was impressive. Down but not out. Oh, great stuff. Winning that jousting affair, that department area of engagement.
Even though he's down, he's not out yet, he's not resting, he's still trying to go for it.
Why not with how it's panned out? Oh!
That has got to go on the table.
3 match points to the former European champion. Finishes in style. Dang Cho is through, and not in the way that we thought, building this one up against